Vonnie French, and I am the Vice President of Supply Chain Operations at Palo Alto Networks. I guess I would describe our day-to-day challenges as we have a global supply chain that's extremely complex. Based on our growth over the years, that is just becoming more complex as the time to market, as well as just being able to build product in a sustaining type of environment. Some of the challenges that we face as part of that, obviously, is not knowing where the source of supply is coming from, and having true visibility down into the tiers and the sub-tiers of our supply chain. And so one of the things that we're working on today as part of the evolution of our resiliency program is identifying those areas within the supply chain organization through the addition of our supply chain resiliency management team that we brought on board just last year. Our company has experienced 50% year-on-year growth over the last several years. And one of the things that's been extremely important to me is growth through automation, tool sets instead of people. And so the investments that we've made in tools for automation, and not only that, but looking at where we can add efficiencies as part of a tool selection, and almost project managing changes within those tools has been extremely important to us, so that we're attacking the issue through subject matter technology versus throwing, bodies at it, I guess. Where we're taking it from here is we have event managers, we have crisis preparedness managers, and risk managers that will all be on board working within the resiliency and the risk team, incorporating it into our supply chain risk program, which is extremely important not only to the supply chain and operations organization, but to the company as well. The earlier you can incorporate resiliency into your supply chain program, the better. We got a head start in it about 4 years ago, even before anyone really knew what resiliency was, or they weren't really talking about it a whole lot. The introduction to it to us seemed critical in being able to manage the overall business and what we were going to experience as a growing company and an evolving supply chain. I've been in supply chain for 26 years, and what I will say is it's an absolute honor and a privilege to be part of something that is really cutting edge. We take great pride in being in Silicon Valley and being in the technology mecca of the world, but I think a supply chain and an operations organization doesn't get a lot of visibility when it comes to these types of challenges that we experience. And being part of a resiliency program and being a founding board member with the other board members that have been selected is, I think, going to allow us to come together, put our heads together, and allow us to collaborate on something that we're all extremely passionate about and can contribute towards.